to today's video. I have no idea when this is gonna go up. I've been feeling like recording, but not necessarily feeling like uploading, which if you watched whenever the last video went up, then you may have heard my little rant about all of that. But this is Friday, the day after my last day of work at the office job that I talked about, and I was supposed to go into my fitness training, but I'm not feeling well, and I don't know how much of an emotional toll the whole pop-up with the job situation is weighing on me just yet. I know that it's weighing on me because, like I mentioned in the other vlog, I went to bed around 7 and I woke up at midnight, and then I woke up again at 5, but I didn't really sleep. I was kind of I don't know, restless. And as far as my fitness training, I was going back and forth with how much I want to share, but I'll share a little bit more. I'm basically studying and training to become a certified personal trainer, and there's a lot of ways to become a personal trainer. Some are more legit than others. Some you can just pay $2,000 online, order books and materials, and take the quiz or take the test online, and it's a pretty intense test. So some ways are on. That is one of the ways that you can do it. I don't really know how they go about the honor code, if it's timed, if you're able to actually cheat on that. I don't know, so that's why I'm not really sure how legit it is. But anywho, the route that I'm going is actually through a company, and they do hands-on training, and we have multiple tests. There's 5 written tests, and there are a few practical tests. So it's very hands-on, and you also are with personal trainers who are already certified, and they're also they also have a certification to certified, so they're certified teachers, if that makes sense. And you work with them and you take the test with them, and they go over things, and they actually see, hold on, it's loud, they actually see you in action, so they can see that you would be legit. And then also, since it's with a company, they kind of have their set way of doing things. Whereas again, if you did it kind of the freelance way and you went online and did it, then you would have to apply to a gym or go to a gym that is looking for a personal trainer, and then build your own clients and stuff like that, which is also a cool way. And that's actually the route that I was considering doing before finding out about this company. So there's pros and cons of each way. I would say if you want to find out more information about what the company is and everything like that, you can reach out to me personally, and I'll let you know. The only reason why I say that, because I'm not sure about my personal feelings. I want to be a personal trainer. Well, overall, I want to be a wellness coach because I'm studying to be a therapist, and and that handles the mental health part, but I also want to incorporate the physical health. And I'm also looking into becoming a nutrition coach, which I can also do through this company. And so that's the interest that is there. It's within me. It's just that the way this company is going about it, not the training process, I'm talking about after you're done with training, as far as how the scheduling is, I don't know that that's going to work well for me. So I'm not sure. I want to finish the certification process. I've been doing it so far, and I want to finish what I started. And I like the material. And again, most legit personal trainer certification processes, it's all the core information is the same. So that part of it, I'm glad that I'm getting the core information. It's just, again, the way the company that I'm working with is set up, I am not 100% sure that I want to stay. So I'm trying to figure that out. And I've been feeling like that already before finding out that my office job was closing. And so going through this training process with the personal trainer stuff, while you're studying and in training, they pay you a very minimum base pay, which is why I didn't leave my office job. So it's not really enough to sustain me. Now, after you get certified and start actually training clients, then you can get commission and stuff. And so that's when the pay rate will go up. It's just a matter of whether I want to stay with them after I get certified. So I don't really know. I'm going to try to figure that out. Again, right now I'm just emotionally trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. Either way, I need another job right now. So I'm just gonna start looking for jobs and kind of see how that goes. Still figuring out things with, you know, grad school and what I'm gonna do for this upcoming semester. So there's just like a lot of things on my mind, and going into training today, just after still dealing with stuff, I just needed time off to just adjust, because I felt like if I keep going like I'm supposed to go in today, I have to go in tomorrow, which is Saturday, and then Sunday doesn't completely feel like a day off really, because I always feel like I'm rushing, I'm trying to catch up on things that I didn't do throughout the week, and then church, which the interacting with people is the draining part of church, and so it just doesn't really feel like a day off. And so I don't know, I just feel a little bit all over the place, and I don't want to completely shut down. So I was like, I'm just gonna take this day to really figure out what I want to do. I need to reflect on, for real, how I feel about abruptly losing this job, and I need to figure out how I feel about this company that I'm doing the personal training with, because I need to really decide like whether I want to stay or not. And I need to decide that really before I take my last test, so that I don't commit to a schedule and then end up not staying with them. So I don't know. And then starting to look for a new job, I don't know how long that process is going to take, because it will depend on how fast or slow I get a new job. But if I get a new job that I like before I'm done with certification, that will help me kind of decide what I want to do with the personal training thing. Because what I'm considering, if I don't stay with the company, I'm considering finishing my certification and then just having it for personal reference until I'm ready to freelance and have personal clients myself. That's what I might do. So I don't know, I'm just thinking about it and just trying to figure it out. And again, like, I just found out that I lost this job on Tuesday, so I'm still, and my last day was yesterday, so I'm still like kind of reflecting on that and figuring out how I feel, and trying to, you know, fight negative thoughts and just trying to stay positive between that and grad school pop-ups. I'm just trying to figure it out. But anywho, I'm just outside. I just went to Whole Foods and got some groceries. It's just sitting right there, because I think I got stuff for tacos and then stuff for steak and potatoes and salad stuff. So that's the main thing that I'll probably be making over the next few days. So yeah, but I just want to check in and give you all that update, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Hey y'all, so this is my steak and potatoes. It's so good. That's A1 sauce. Yeah, I like a lot of A1 sauce. And yeah, this is organic red potatoes mashed up. I put some cheese, sour cream, butter, and some seasoning. And the steak I just seasoned with salt and seasoned salt and Worcestershire sauce. I'm saying that wrong, but anyway, and I just let that sit on the steak and marinate. I don't really cook steak that often, nor do I really know how to season it all that well, besides like just buying a container of steak seasoning, so, which I don't have right now. So anywho, that's this. And earlier I had a salad, and I'm gonna have some leftovers. This is just the leftovers that I'm gonna have later or tomorrow or something. All right, bye y'all. Hey y'all, so today is Saturday, August 3rd, and it is 2 days after my last day at the office job. And anyway, it's around 3:30 p.m. right now, and I went to work at training this morning from like 7:30 to 2. So I got back and I ate a salad, and I'm just watching some YouTube. And I just wanted to check in, because I'm trying to like video diary / document kind of like how I'm dealing with this emotionally. And of course, I basically video diary / blog / have been documenting throughout my whole YouTube journey, but this particular part is just about how I'm emotionally handling like this transition, and I'm just, you know, trying to pay attention and also trying to share about it. But yeah, so last night I woke up like every hour. I went to bed, so that was Friday night. I think I went to bed at like 8:30, And I woke up like multiple times throughout the night. I wouldn't say it was like every hour on the dot, but like every, like sometimes an hour and a half, sometimes it was an hour, sometimes it was 2 hours, and it was just like that all night. I woke up around 5 to get ready for work, and yeah, it was just like not restful sleep at all. And again, I'm just not sure like what I'm doing. Obviously, like I know that I am sad about it and the fact that, it caught me off guard and everything, but I don't know. I'm just really just trying to deal with that. And I also don't know how much of it is the job and how much of it is grad school, again, kind of not going as planned. So I'm just, I don't know, I think it's those two mixed together. And then I also had another personal thing going. I have another personal thing going on that took a huge turn left this week as well. So I think that those three things together are a bit much for me, and I'm really trying to like just deal with it. Essentially, since I like been working on Saturdays and Mondays, I only really have Sunday off, but Sunday doesn't feel like it's off because I go to church, and being around people and having to interact with people for me feels like I have to be on, if that makes sense. Like for me, church is not a relaxing experience because my connection with God is all day throughout the day. So church is not my only time of getting that. So it's not like I look at church as a special thing when it comes to living out my Christian life, because like I said, that's every day. So for me, like church isn't necessarily the highlight of my week. Like it's nice to be connected with believers and be in an atmosphere of worship with others in that same mindset. But again, throughout the week and creating that atmosphere in my apartment and wherever I am is part of the lifestyle for me. So again, I'm not looking forward to church in that way. So it ends up being more draining than helpful because for one, I'm an introvert and just being around people is draining in general. And I prefer being alone, and I gain energy from alone time. I prefer my time with God alone. And so it's just, it feels not similar to work, but the whole being around people thing is the same. So it's kind of like I'm around people all day, and some of these weeks I've been working every day, Monday through Saturday, and then Sunday I have to go and be around people some more. So that's just something I don't necessarily look forward to. But this past week, I had Wednesday and Friday off, which was helpful. But for me, each day is really just a new day. So me having them 2 days off before is not going to make me less drained on Sunday. But again, that's just another story for another day. So I say all that to say I just need I think 2 days in a row of not having to be around people and interact with people to refresh myself. I really need a week, but with money and me losing the job and all that, I might get a week. I mean, more days just as I'm looking for another job or figuring out what I'm doing. But I don't want days like that. I want it days where I'm not stressed, where I relax, where I'm financially stable enough, to take the days off and be relaxed in it. Not might have some extra days off since I lost this job. You know what I mean? But anyway, I think I'm just rambling. I think I'm going to stop the ramble here, but I just wanted to check in and just let you all know how I'm doing kind of 2 days post this job. And yeah, I will continue to check in with you all on this journey. So talk to y'all later. Bye. I am yours and you are mine.